to start off with, as you can see, I've bought new wheels. I sold all of my cool wheels basically to buy some raised wheels. I've never bought raised before. I'll show you what they are in a second, but I have 2, 4, 6 of the 18 by 10.5 plus 12 for the rear, and I got 4 of the 18 by 9.5, and I think they're the same offset plus 12. The reason why I got 4 fronts is, well, 2 reasons. One, they always take spare rears to the track. I never take spare fronts, which I was thinking about, that's kind of silly because you're probably more likely to damage a front wheel. So I wanted to have spares, but also they will fit on the rear of this S14. They'll be exactly the same as them wheels that are for the S14. So this is them. They're called 57 Extreme Ds. They're not like crazy or, there's nothing super special about them. I just like that style. They're light. They're a Jap wheel, and I'm a big fan of just anything Jap wheel. The light thing's a big deal. It's kind of what I want to talk to you about. This is my plan. This car I weighed yesterday weighs 1480, so nearly 1.5 ton. And I want to put it on a serious diet. I want to make it as light as I can. I don't want to sell this and buy Sylvia, but I want Sylvia grip, I want Sylvia drive, and so I want to make it as light as I can. So I'm going to buy some stuff and make some stuff. What I bought is this, which is a carbon fibre bonnet. So that already is going to alleviate heaps of weight. I've bought doors, which I'm going to make moulds of and make them into carbon fibre. I'm going to mould these ones as well, make them into carbon fibre. I'm going to mould the boot, make it into carbon fibre, and I'm going to strip the complete interior. And I am going to build a cage. So Josiah and I bought this bad boy so we can build our own cages. So with the wheels, doors, boot, bonnet, interior stripped down, it's going to drop a fair bit of weight. And so I don't know how much. I'd love it if I could get 200, 300 kilos out of it. But we'll see how we go. It's going to be a bit of fun. I love tinkering and playing with stuff, building stuff. So today's job, what I want to do is strip the interior all out. I didn't really film any of it, but the car is completely stripped. Well, not completely. So pulled out the seats, all the rear. She's pretty bare. I will take these whole doors off, so I didn't bother pulling the cards out. It's everything. It's a fair bit of stuff actually. Don't know how heavy it will be. I'm gonna have to move that handbrake, maybe the other side if I can, because I want to put the hydro there. But she's pretty stripped. So when I can, I'll get some dry ice and get all the sound deadening out. But I think what I'm going to do now is just out there on the bench there is the doors. So I'm going to set them up on a table and start prepping them to make some moulds. So here's the door, gave it a light sand, cleaned it up, that had all paint, all like double-sided tape in here. Got some helpers locked away in their jail. So I'm just making the flanges now. So just cut it, shove it in there, glue it in. I won't probably do too much of a how to, just because I'm crap at doing that. Well, I don't really know how to do it. I sort of do, but not enough to tell you how to do it. So I'll just cut in and out, showing you what I have done. But it's all pretty self-explanatory. So obviously, just try to work out a bit of a profile so you can get it nice and close in there. So we have finished the molds, the flange all the way around, and just waxed all the corners to stop. I think it's called mechanical lock. So that's where the fiberglass could go in and under, like back that way, then you wouldn't be able to pull it up. So you got to have an edge all the way around everywhere, cover the handle. So that is one prepped door. Then I'll wax, PVA, gel coat, and then heaps of fiberglass, and that'll be the mould. How you going, Hunter? You good? Yeah. Alright, so it's the next day, and last night all I did was prep this ready to be gel coated. So as you can see, this has got a PVA, that's the blue stuff, so it will release. It's been waxed and PVA'd, and now I'm going to mix up some gel coat and paint that on, and then once the gel coat goes tacky, then I can start doing the fiberglass sheets on top. Don't know how much I'll film because I get pretty stressed when I'm doing this. I just want to get it done, so I might even set up a time lapse and do it like that. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good so far. Alright, gel coat is on. I put a slight tint in it, so it might look white on camera, but it's actually like a bit grey. So once that goes tacky, then I can lay the strand on it. I've got all these little bits here just to put in the corners, really in some of the hard spots first, and then I've got these big sheets here cut. I'm just going to do 3 layers. This is really thick material, so that should be enough, and then I might sort of brace it as well somehow. I'll see how I'm feeling about it, but yep, that's one of the steps. Well, she is popped out and doesn't look too bad. There's a few little imperfections, a little bit in here, just some bubbling, and a little bit there. This channel doesn't matter because it gets covered. I'll have to fix this bit. And that's kind of all I can see, to be honest. Just got to wash the PVA off. It just comes off with water, trim down the flange edges. But I am pretty happy with that. That will work mint, and no damage on the door at all. So that is sweet. Mission success. So back on the next door, the driver's door, and I've made the flange way better this time. So instead of doing one piece all the way around, I've done pieces coming out. And that has just made it so much neater in there, as you can see. And then obviously down the ends you can do straight ones, but yeah. So just waxed and now PVA. So we're back in the shed tonight. I've been making molds flat out. I've got the rear doors happening. So this I've molded, you probably can't, I've done that side of the rear door, and I'm actually doing a 2-piece molding just this end, which is where the hinges bolt on, because the rear doors I am going to make a complete door, just the front and the side for the hinges, because I don't need to be opening and closing this all the time. I'll show you how I'm going to mount it later. I've made the flange and gel coated. I'm doing 2 coats of gel coat. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I figured the gel coat's obviously another layer, so it's just making it thicker. But over here, Josiah has started pulling apart the SR to do the cams and the springs, and what else? And the retainers. So it's so cool to finally be working on this engine to go in that car. So tonight, we'll see how far we get. I don't know anything about how to do this sort of stuff, but he does, so we'll get it done. I'm almost finished with the doors. This is the last rear door. So all I need to do when this is properly cured, this is still tacky, is pop off this side and then do a double mold or double-sided mold like this. So you can see it has one piece here and then the other side. So that's so I can make this section. So that's where the hinges go. You can see where the holes are. So the rear door will just be a skin, and that's it, because it's not going to be in use. So that's one door, that's one front door skin and another door skin, so I can mold them like I've told you guys, and cut out the door. So what I'll do is I'll basically cut like along here, down, and probably I'll go around like that, and then cut everything out on the inside. Obviously I won't have this or the glass, and then put the carbon fibre skin over the top. So the shed is crazy messy, but it is getting there. Fiberglass everywhere. I've actually really enjoyed doing these. I'm getting better and better at it. Haven't made a piece out of the mold yet, so hopefully I can do that. Oh, I know I'll be able to do fiberglass ones easy, because it's exactly the same process, just backwards. Whether I can do carbon fiber ones that look good is the question. So I'll be doing that soon. I'm also going to start the cage soon. Bought some more bits and pieces for that. Stuff's happening, so that's exciting. Anyway, that's probably heaps enough for one video. So like always guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.